What's up everybody? I'm Logan from Sleepopolis.com, and today I'll be reviewing the Intellibed Matrix Grand. I'll go over what it's made of, run some tests, and finally give my pros and cons, but to start I'm going to talk about what it feels like. Now, I've never tested out an Intellibed before, and the Matrix Grand is their luxury version, but it does have a lot in common with a lot of other models in their line. Now, in my opinion, it comes in at like a 6.5 out of 10 on the firmness scale, so that's right in that medium firmness range. I found it to be really supportive, but still having some nice pressure relief that allowed me to sleep in multiple positions. When I was lying on my back, I did feel more on top of the mattress than sunken into it. You're not gonna get any memory foam contouring feeling out of this. It's a bouncy material that's in there. We're gonna take a look at the material later on during the construction portion of the review, but I did feel a little bit of sinking into the cover. It is quilted with a little bit of Energex foam, but as I'm rolling around changing positions, it's really easy to change positions here on the Matrix Grand. There's great mobility, some good bounce to this bed. Now, as I rolled onto my side, what I'm looking for is if there's gonna be pressure built up at the shoulders or the hips. Those are two problem areas for a lot of side sleepers. We're gonna put a pressure map onto the mattress later on in the review, but I do have to say just here, I did feel really comfortable on my side. There's a nice pillow top section in this mattress that allows you to sink in for some good pressure relief while still being able to move and change positions pretty well. Now, rolling onto my stomach, what I'm really focusing on here is the support at my hips. If your hips are sinking too far into bed, your spine's gonna be out of good alignment. You might wake up with aches and pains in your lower back. Now, a lot of times with softer mattresses that are good for side sleepers, they're not good for stomach sleepers because the needs of side and stomach sleepers are kind of at odds, because you need softer mattress for side sleepers, firmer mattress for the stomach sleepers. I thought that the medium firmness here on the Matrix Grand was a really good mix of both support and pressure relief. I was actually pretty impressed with its support at my hips while I was lying on my stomach. I would say if you are a really strict stomach sleeper that likes a firm mattress, this might not be the best choice for you, but if you are someone who kind of rolls from your stomach to your side, this could be a nice choice. Now, to give you a better idea of what's going on with the Intellibed Matrix Grand, I've cut open the back of it so you can see the materials used in the layers. First up is the cover, which has phase change material sewn into it. Now, phase change material is really nice because it helps you draw heat away from the sleeper, help you sleep a little bit cooler, and it's actually got a bit of a cool to the touch feeling. I should mention that it is also quilted with a little bit of foam, so you're gonna sink into that, get some pressure relief right off the bat. Now, below that, we have a bit of a pillow top section of the mattress. First up is Energex foam. You can see it's really soft, so you are gonna get a little sinkage into that. Energex is a latex alternative, so it's gonna have a really quick response to pressure, so you're not gonna feel stuck in the layer even though you are sinking in pretty quickly. It also does a really good job of not holding body heat in the same way other foams like memory foams do, so it is again gonna help you sleep a bit cooler. Now here, this is a layer of foam around the outside of the mattress, but what it's actually hiding is their gel matrix, which is kind of where Intellibed gets a lot of their feel from. It's this polymer material set up in a kind of a grid structure. Now, it's a really bouncy material that sleeps cool, similar to purple if you've ever seen that before. Also, it does a really good job of sleeping cool again. Now, that grid structure is set up in such a way that it's going to have walls that collapse where it's kind of needed more pressure relief. So it's going to give you a little bit more support when you need it, as well as a bit of pressure relief. Really give you that medium firmness that I like for the combo sleepers out there. Now, below that first gel matrix layer, we have a layer of polyfoam that kind of separates it, transitions it to a second gel matrix layer as well. Again, this is an edge support layer of high density polyfoam. It's going to allow you to sleep towards the end of the bed, make the bed feel a little bit bigger, be a little bit more supportive. Overall, you're gonna have about 4 inches of that gel matrix, so you are going to be able to sink in when you're on your side, which is why I think it's a really nice choice if you are someone who's a combo backside sleeper like that. Now, right here we have another transition layer of polyfoam. It's taking you from the softer pillow top that's meant for pressure relief into the support center of the mattress, which are pocketed coils. You can see these are individually wrapped, so while you do get some really nice bounce and support like you do from a traditional inner spring mattress, they're also going to move a bit more independently than the traditional steel coils, which is going to be a bit better for motion isolation. I should also mention, as you can tell, this is a really tall mattress. It's about 17 inches in height, so if you are worried about pressing through it, you shouldn't. It is a really tall mattress. Now, instead of just taking my word on the feel of the Intellibed Matrix Grand, I like to run a few tests on all of the mattresses that I review. The first one up is the pressure map test that I mentioned before. And just like it sounds, I put a pressure map down on top of the mattress, lie down in a few positions, and you'll see the results next to me ranging from blue for low pressure to red for high pressure. Now on my back, my weight's evenly distributed in this position. You can see it's blue across the board. That's what I was expecting out of this mattress. It is good to see it up on the test though, and I gotta say, like I said before, I was feeling more on top of the mattress, really able to change positions with a lot of great mobility here on the bed. Now rolling onto my side, this is the really interesting part of this test. A lot of times with firmer beds, you will see pressure spike into the yellow or red ranges at the shoulders and hips, which are two problem areas for a lot of the side sleepers out there. Here on the Intellibed Matrix Grand, you do see it go into the green range in a few places, but overall, it's an acceptable pressure range in my opinion. I felt really comfortable while lying on my side, and I think there's a lot of great space in the pillow top section of this bed to sink into it if you do have shoulder pain or if you do experience kind of hip pain sometimes when you're lying on your side. Now rolling onto my stomach, again, weight's evenly distributed in this position. And again, like I said, a lot of times you gotta be careful about your hips sinking too far in if you're a stomach sleeper. I think in general, if you're a combo stomach sleeper, roll onto that position for part of the night, you're gonna be okay here because of that medium firmness. But if you are someone who looks for a really firm mattress, like sleeping on a board, you might wanna find something different. Now another test that I like to run is a bounce test, basically to check the mobility of a mattress. If you're going to change positions, are you going to feel stuck and have to fight the layers of the bed? Here on the Intellibed, there was no fighting of the layers, no stuck feeling at all. I was able to change positions from my back to my side really easily. That's a big plus if you kind of roll around during the middle of the night. Now, kind of hand in hand with that is the motion transfer test, and this is going to tell you if you share your bed with a partner and they tend to roll around during the middle of the night, is that going to wake you up on your side of the bed? And to test that, what I do is I put a seismometer down where you might be sleeping, and on the other side of the bed, I drop a 10-pound steel ball from heights of 4, 8, and 12 inches to simulate either them adjusting their position during the middle of the night or getting into and out of bed. And I was pretty impressed with the Intellibed's ability to isolate that motion transfer. It's a pretty bouncy mattress, so there is some disturbance transferred across the bed. That's to be expected with a bouncy mattress such as this, but overall, I think it was within an acceptable range. Now before I end the review, I do want to give you my pros and cons for the Intellibed Matrix Grand. First up, reasons I like this mattress is that it's great for back and side sleepers. Like I said before, it's got a medium firmness to it, so you're going to feel comfortable in multiple positions. I was really impressed with the pressure map results during that portion of the review. Now another reason I really like this bed is that it's very supportive. Even if it's a medium firmness, I gotta say I was really impressed with the support from this bed. So if you are a bit on the heavier side or looking for a really solid mattress, this could be a really good choice for you. And finally, I really like this bed because it sleeps really cool. I think that the materials used, including the phase change material on the cover, the Energex foam, and that gel grid really help it to sleep a bit cooler. Now, some of my cons or reasons I would say this might not be the bed for you is that it's a pretty expensive mattress. It is the top of the line in the Intellibed line, so they do have some less expensive mattresses if you are interested in some of their products out there, but this is a luxury item for sure. And also, if you're someone looking for a memory foam feel, sinking deep into bed, contouring around your body, you're just not gonna get that here. Now, if you are interested in purchasing an Intellibed, I wanna give you some basic information on their company policies. First up, there is a 90-day trial period with this mattress. You do have to purchase their mattress protector, which costs $144 in order to have the 90-day trial period, but it is available. Shipping will have a flat rate cost of $269, and there is a 20-year warranty on the Intellibed, which is pretty good. It's built to last. So that's it for my review of the Intellibed Matrix Grand. If there's anything I didn't cover, just leave a comment below. Now, if your mattress search continues, be sure to Google Sleepopolis and Best Mattress to see my top picks there. Also follow us on social media so you don't miss any of our sleep news or giveaway announcements, and head to sleepopolis.com for all of your sleep needs.